today is our annual World Elder Abuse Awareness Day March. We started it back in 2013 with Old Colony Elder Services. It's grown leaps and bounds, and our mission is to continue to educate the community on elder abuse and that Brockton won't tolerate it for our older adults.
And can you give us some insight on how people can join, or going forward for other future events, how can people join this?
If anyone would like to join the Council on Aging in Brockton, they'd have to be 60 or older. They just need to come in, fill out a quick little form, and you're good to go.
Perfect. And for today, can you tell us where you guys are starting, where you guys are going, and what's happening?
So the march starts here at the Council on Aging. We walk down to Old Colony Elder Services, just a couple blocks down the street, get a water break, turn around, and come on back and have lunch.
Okay, perfect. And is this the location for, because you said that you have to be 60 or older, so is this the exact location for people?
Yes, this is the Council on Aging, 10 Father Kenny Way.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
We are doing the World Elder Abuse Awareness Day March to raise awareness to help end elder abuse.
Okay, perfect. And why do you think that this is something that's important?
Very important because our seniors are often overlooked and they need a voice. So this is one way to help raise awareness of what the signs and symptoms are for elder abuse, to get people to understand and know those, checking in on our elders so that they can file reports so that we can do something to help alleviate the abusive situations in which they're in.
Perfect. And someone that's interested in supporting the cause, what would you recommend that they do?
I'd recommend that they talk to people, check in on their neighbors, their family members, join us for these types of events, help raise awareness by wearing purple, just to be partners in the overall cause to help end elder abuse for our elders.
I know that today's event is a huge event to bring awareness to the event. Can you tell us where you guys are starting, what's happening with the walk?
We're starting out the front door of the Council on Aging. We're going to walk to OCES down Main Street, and then we're going to take a quick water break at OCES, and then we're going to turn around and come back here to have speaking and lunch, and tell people why we're here and what we're doing.
Perfect. That's everything I had to ask. Is there anything else you'd like to add?
No, just that our elders, we care. We know that you're out there, and if you need help, please call us. We want to do what we can because you are important and you matter.
Because I like to make a difference and help people.
Yes. And why is elder abuse important to you?
Oh, it's very important. I don't like seeing anybody hurt, and they need a place to come to, and this would be the place to help them, So that's why I volunteer.
And you volunteer specifically for Old Colony?
For senior center.
Senior center, and can you tell us what's happening here today?
Oh, we've got up the elder abuse walk, and we have it usually every year. And we walk downtown and back, and then we have a little gathering afterwards. And
so you've done the walk multiple times?
Oh yeah. Can you tell it's a little worn? Yeah.
How many years have you done it for?
I've been here about 8 years.
8 years, that's
Yeah.
amazing. So elder abuse is definitely something that's
Yes, it is. Yep.
So,
We need to stop it,
Yes.
So.
Thank you so much for participating and making a difference.
And thank you.
It's an awareness that definitely needs to bring more attention to. So thank you.
Thank you very much. You have a great day.
You as well.
Great. We have nurses here from the Mayor's Wellness Trust team. Nurses, where are you? Raise your hand. All right, just in case, we got nurses right there. They're very good. They're cute too, but they're very, very good. Anybody need a water before we get started? We're going to be really quick. We have lunch you can grab and go, or you can grab and stay, whatever makes your boat float. I think it's turkey and cheese or chicken Caesar wrap with goodies that go along with it. So, again, thanks so much everyone for being here. This is our 9th official march for World Elder Abuse Awareness Day. I just want to say thank you again to OCES, my partner in crime, Terry Quartz, Mayor Sullivan, who was here earlier, my staff, District Attorney Tim Cruz, Sheriff Joseph McDonald wasn't able to be here today, but he sent his regards and support. We have numerous city councilors, Representative Jerry Creedon and Representative Allison Sullivan, along with Senator Brady. Thank you to our sponsors. What did I say? Oh, jeez. You know, I called him Senator earlier, so just put me out of my misery. So thank you, and I'm sure I'm going to forget someone, but it's not intentional. It's just everyone looks the same in their purple shirts. So let me just take a second and tell you about the history of how we got here today. We're going to take a little walk down memory lane. So back in the day, as they say, World Elder Abuse Awareness Day was celebrated over at City Hall in the Rotunda, and Old Colony would go there with white carnations, and they would have victims, I think, of elder abuse would come and take a white carnation and they would place it on the stairs over at City Hall Rotunda. So then comes along Janice Fitzgerald, who, you know, for those that know me, I always have to mix things up a little bit, which it's a terrible thing. My husband can't stand it, but I am who I am. So I said, Terry. She said, Janice? I said, hey, I have an idea. Let's join with the Administration on Aging and take the pledge for World Elder Abuse Awareness Day and morph this into something bigger and better. And she said, I think these were her words, and I quote, what are you, crazy? And I said, well, maybe a little bit, but what do you think? And she said, yeah, okay, let's get some people together and we'll talk about this. And we talked, and then finally I said, we've got to pull a trigger here. So Terry and I took the pledge that we were going to protect seniors from the day we took it back in 2013 to as many years as we were still going to be here. So, although this year for me was a little bit of a struggle and we missed a year or two, Terry kept on it and she stayed committed more so than I did and really pulled this off nicely. So, we are in this for the long haul. And I actually had in my office, Brian, are you fast?
Sometimes.
Can you run to my office and get the t-shirt that's on my desk, please? I actually have the original t-shirt from back in the day that we wore, probably with like black pants and a skirt or something, because we were very formal back then. And now we're wearing like ripped jeans and whatever. Who cares? Wow! So this was the t-shirt that we wore, and this was our logo on the back, and that's the pledge that we took. So as you can see through the years, we changed it up just a tad, put some color with it, and here we are today with over 100 participants. City Hall is going to be lit up in purple. In addition, we have bridges that are going purple. The bridges are the Zagum Bridge, the Longfellow, Fall River, and the Burns Bridge. And not only are people going to start lighting up purple, we have communities that are copying us. That makes it even better. So, all this hard work, Terry, we have held up our promise and our pledge, and we are doing what we can to keep educating this community that we're not going to tolerate it. Did you see that? We're not going to tolerate it. This community is not going to tolerate it. And if anyone knows of anyone that you suspect or you think or someone may have a question, send them our way and we're going to help them out because that's what we're here for. So with that long story, I want to at this time welcome and introduce to the podium District Attorney Timothy Cruz. And I almost went like this, District Attorney Timothy Cruz, but I didn't.
I can't run that fast anymore.
I know, we could have got
I know,
Brian.
huh? Well, no, listen, I'll be real quick. I don't like to stand in front of lunch on everybody, but I appreciate all the work that everybody's doing here for seniors and for elders here in our community. You know, in the district attorney's office, many times you may think of what we do and what and the prosecution of the cases, but we also do a lot of things on an outreach level, working with OCS, working here at the COA and all the COAs across Plymouth County, trying to keep seniors advised as to what's going on, the recent scams, making sure that we have our triad programs where law enforcement can work with fire and EMTs, getting information out so that people can stay as safe as possible. But getting groups together like this is really amazing. It's great for everybody to work together. Working together, we will get it done, like the mayor said a little earlier. So I appreciate everybody coming out today, and I appreciate the walk. And for those of you coming to Plymouth tomorrow, we'll be walking again in Plymouth and doing the same thing. So thanks all very much.
And I have to apologize because I forgot to acknowledge some really important partners. We had Brockton Fire Department, we had the Brockton Police Department, and we also had Booster Ambulance, who are partners in this crusade with us. So thank you for being here. Now, at this time, I would like to introduce a very dear friend. And she always makes me cry, so I'm not even going to look at her when she talks. Director of Protective Services from Old Colony Elder Services, Terry Quartz.
I'm going to stand behind the podium. Thank you. Today we march for World Elder Abuse Awareness Day, June 15th, a day where we bring recognition to victims of elder abuse. Last year, we received 35,202 reports across the state of Massachusetts. We are here today to lend a voice to help build awareness for elder abuse victims out there. Elder abuse is a hidden crime. Why do we march? Our march is to move along steadily, usually with a rhythmic stride and in step with others. We have a purpose, raise awareness. We come together as professionals, family members, neighbors, veterans, elders, to help raise our voices for those that need a voice, deserve a voice, and are often overlooked due to ageism, discrimination, sexism, and that's only to name a few. To show we care, to say that they matter, we will help spread the word. Know the signs and symptoms to report. We are here today for the consumers such as Mrs. S., who needs help in the home that can't get it because her caregiver is barring access to services due to mental health concerns. For Mrs. J, who has bruises on her because she bruises not because she bruises easily, but because they're finger marks from being abused. For Mr. C, who refuses help with his insulin because he wants to remain independent. For Mrs. L, who's being financially exploited and being told that she won't see her grandchildren unless she provides money to her daughter. Mrs. B, who's getting assistance with personal care by her daughter, who is rough when providing assistance and washing her. Those are just some examples of some of the cases we see for elder abuse. What do? We build relationships, we help by offering services, we try and help alleviate the abuse. What can you do? You can check in on your family members and neighbors, know the signs and symptoms, consult, report elder abuse, use your voice, participate in events like this, see something, say something. I'd like to take the opportunity to recognize the people that helped today, my staff, in terms of the job they do every day to ensure our elders are safe in the home, free from abuse. Please stand up for a round of applause. Thank you for all you do. Our thoughts are in remembering Pat Foley today. She was a protective service part of our team, and she passed away a couple years ago, but she's in my thoughts today as we do this march, because she was one of the planning founders of this march. So I just wanted to say that. Thank you to our partners, Heart to Home Meals, the Office of the District Attorney's Office, Friendly Care Services, Harbor One Bank, Moose Club of Plymouth, Bluestone Bank, Anodyne, and One Stop Printing. The Planning Committee, thank you guys all for your hard work. The Brockton COA, the Plymouth County DA's office, the Sheriff's Department, the Mayor's office, and the OCES staff that helped in planning this event. We couldn't do this without the Brockton Police and the Fire Department. Thank you all for participating in World Elder Abuse Day. And again, we appreciate you all. So be the change that you want to see in the world. Thank you.
Thank you, Terry. So that concludes our presentation for today. Again, thank you all for being here. Next year is going to be 10 years, so just giving you a little heads up, it's going to be a good one. So mark your calendars when you get home, and feel free to take a box lunch with you, and I think there's waters over behind 2 city councilors there. So thank you again. Oh, wait a minute, hold on. And we have a resource table out in the fireplace room, has some good information and some little goodies that people brought. So thank you.